Let's talk about it. Umar Johnson, FDMG, his home away from home. Let's get into the clip.
I went inside the school, brothers and sisters, and somebody threw chicken wings and potato chips on the FDMG campus. Chicken wings and potato chips on the...
A man is literally picking up trash off the ground, napkins and plates with his bare hands. You would think with the millions of dollars that is collected from this school scam that he would have someone come out there weekly and tidy up the grounds.
FDMG campus. I went inside the school and somebody threw chicken wings and potato chips on the FDMG campus. This is disgusting. Why would you drive down my street and throw funky ass chicken wings and potato chips? This the shit I got to go through. Funky ass wings and potato chips.
Look at this brother, nails unclipped, unkept, picking up trash with his bare hands. Man, this is really nasty work. Um, this is like deja vu with Umar Johnson. It's like every time he's up there, he claims people are trying to sabotage and litter the school. No, it's an abandoned building in the middle of the hood of Wilmington, Delaware. You have bums, you have homeless people who probably sleep outside the steps at night, and they probably leave their trash, and then when the wind blows, it blows into the street, it blows into the campus. This is not someone trying to sabotage you, brother. If you would actually get the school open and would have activity and have people in and out the school every day, you wouldn't have this situation. I mean, you're going on 6.5 years and still no progress. That's why you're having issues with the trash and littering. Number one, you should have some trash cans out there so people could throw the trash in the trash. Or when you come up to clean the campus, you can throw this plate in the trash and not put it in the front seat of your car. And secondly, you should have a groundskeeper. You should have, I mean, instead of ripping off and scamming Don out of his money, you could have had him up there weekly, sweeping, cutting the grass, and making sure the campus is maintained. But that's too much like right for Umar, and he wants to pocket all the money for himself.
Ugh. Brothers and sisters, funky wings and potato chips.
One thing about Umar, he keep a fresh rental. Shout out to the FDMG donors. Make sure y'all hit the PayPal.
I had to put it in my car. I don't feel like going back inside the school. I had to put it in my car. I don't feel like going inside the school. I had to put it in my car. I don't feel like going inside the school. I had to put it in my car. I don't feel like going inside the school. Shannon Sharpe, I'm going to stand with you, my brother. Shannon Sharpe, I'm going to stand with you, my brother, on one condition. I'm getting text messages from all over the African universe telling me that Shannon Sharpe was accused of the unspeakable. I'm getting text messages telling...
I thought it was Snow Bunnies never, Black Queens forever. So now he caping for Shannon Sharpe. His brother's all over the place.
me that Shannon Sharpe was accused of the unspeakable. I'm going to stand with my Uncle Shannon Sharpe. I'm going to stand with my Uncle Shannon Sharpe. I'm going to stand with Uncle Shay Shay on one condition. Uncle Shay Shay, No more snow bunnies after this scandal. If you cannot promise me that you will never seek the company of another snow bunny, I cannot stand with you. Uncle Shay Shay. Uncle Shay Shay. I'm standing with you, Unc. I think it's a scam. I'm standing with you, Unc. I think it's a scam. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe on this one. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe on this one. But Uncle Shay Shay, no more bunnies after this. Can somebody confirm if he's being accused by snow bunnies or Afro Queens? Is Uncle Shannon being accused of snow bunnies or Afro Queens? Who can confirm? Does anybody know the race of Uncle Shay Shay's accusers? Are they black or are they white?
I swear to you, this man should be on tour. Like, he's absolutely hilarious. I mean, he should just put all this school scamming to the side and literally hit the road. Conscious comedy tour. He would literally sell out all over the country. But if you notice, every time Umar is outside, it's always standing outside of FDMG. He's very rarely do you see him as of late inside the school, and that's because there's been no progress. That school is virtually the same as it's been for the past 4 or 5 years. Again, outside of some painted walls, some new doors, very light cosmetic work. There's nothing that's changed. Um, Umar just got really he didn't have to go this direction with the scam, with this FDMG school scam. Honestly, if Umar was smart, this is what he should have done. When he went to raise these funds, he should have raised funds for a conscious event center. This is my opinion. This is my thought. He should have raised funds for a conscious event center, and he should have looked at his social media analytics and seen what like the top 3 or 4 cities that most of his followings in, and he should have took that money and opened up conscious, conscious centered event spaces in those markets. Literally would have did numbers once a week. He could have did once every other week or whatever. He could have visited these cities, did lectures there, and then promoted people to have their weddings, meetings, um, things of that nature and sort, so he wouldn't have to do this school finesse. This is what's going to always stain Umar for the rest of his career, no matter where he goes, because this school is never going to open. He could have been a businessman. He could have been more like a Tariq Nasheed. No matter how you feel about Tariq Nasheed, because he kind of runs a similar play with the consciousness and the pro-black and the tether and the FBA. But see, when Tariq raises funds for something, he actually does what he's going to. He does what he says he's going to do, even if it doesn't wind up exactly playing out. At least he makes an attempt or effort to deliver. Umar, on the other hand, it's just this is a long con that's really not even probably not even really making them that much money compared to 5 or 6 years ago. If you would have took that same fund and took 100,000 or 200,000, and at first maybe leased a building for a conscious event center in Philadelphia, he would have had it packed out. And then maybe think about it, maybe bought a building in the hood somewhere, North Philly, somewhere for $200,000-300,000 cash, right? Had like some type of restaurant. He could have had his vegan restaurant, and then could have had the event center right next to it. He would have actually been making money, and then he could have took this model and brought it into his top markets by looking at his social media analytics, and Umar would actually be making some real money. Then he could have still toured and move around, do his interviews, do his shows or whatever he wants to do in different cities, and he wouldn't have to worry about the pressures of keeping up this school stamp at FDMG. That's the thing about Umar. He's not a businessman. I mean, he is smart and does make some good points on certain topics, but overall, he's just a terrible businessman. And that's why FDMG um, was never going to get off the ground from the beginning.
Are they black Is this a rice bunny situation? Is this a snow bunny situation? Is this a sand bunny situation? Is this a salsa bunny situation? Teresa Double O. If you have a co-wife, you can fill out my wifey resume. Wifey resumes must come with 2 names on them. Wifey resumes must come with 2 names on them. You know my number. 215-989-9858. You know my number. 215-989-9858. Text messages only. Text messages only. Text messages only. 215-989-9858.
I don't know what women in their right mind would get with a man um, who's still doing live streams and recording from a back room in his mother's house. He doesn't even have his own place. He doesn't even have his own place. Allegedly, it was at a point in time he was living out of FDMG. So how are you're not even stable yourself. How are you going to care for not one but 2 women? Again, make it make sense, man.
I need to know the race of Uncle Shay Shay's accusers. Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the rice? Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the ice? Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the snow? Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the sand? Or was he accused by the salsa? I'm standing with Uncle Shannon because I don't like when black men get taken down. I got to stand by him. Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper. Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper, but that's my brother. Uncle Shannon Sharpe is my brother. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe until the facts prove otherwise. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe until the facts prove otherwise.
It's amazing how ever since Umar has been exposed by his long lost daughter, now he's Mr. Pro Black. I mean, not Mr. Pro Black, but he's Mr. Pro Black Men and supporting them after talking down about black men, pandering to black women. I mean, because obviously that's his base and where he gets the majority of his money from. Ever since he's been exposed by his daughter the past month or two, now he's coming to the aid of black men.
Columbus, Ohio, May 25th. Are you ready? OhioBlackExpo.com. Columbus, Ohio, Sunday, May the 25th. Are you ready? Columbus, are you ready? Me and Yaki Awaken pulling up in St. Louis. St. Louis, are you ready? Dr. Umar and Yaki Awakened in St. Louis. St. Louis, are you ready for the return of Big Papa? St. Louis, the first city that gave us a donation to FDMG. St. Louis, the first school that gave us a donation to FDMG. St. Louis, the first school that gave us a donation to FDMG. I'm pulling up with Yaki Awaken. Are you ready, St. Louis? Are you ready, St. Louis? Manchester University, Manchester, England. Where my Manchester, England Africans at? Where my UK Africans at? Where my London and my Birmingham Africans? Where my Luton and my Liverpool Africans? I will be at Manchester University May the 28th. Wednesday, May the 28th, Manchester University. Who else I got on the calendar? Juneteenth, Leimert Park, Los Angeles, Sunday the 22nd. Where my Juneteenth Los Angeles Africans at? Los Angeles, Queens, I need you in the building. Los Angeles, Queens. Don't ever ask me what city got the best looking black women. I will never answer that question because they all do. Don't ever ask me what city got the best looking black women because every city got the best looking black women. I love you too, baby. I love you too, my queen. Find you a co-wife, put in a wifey resume. Find you a co-wife, put in a wifey resume.
You would think 6.5 years into FDMG, right? This man's still booked out, still every other weekend in a different city. You would think at what point in time does FDMG, if the real goal is to educate black boys and save them from the school to prison pipeline, right? When does this take priority and you say, man, maybe I need to slow down on some of the engagements, some of the lectures, so I could put my full focus into FDMG and getting this thing across the finish line? because allegedly the school is supposed to be a grand opening in September. So we're basically essentially in May now. So we got what, 4 months until September, and still no certificate of occupancy. Still, I'm sure the last time we seen the inside of the building, exposed wires, ceiling tiles missing. Um, I mean, I just don't see how it's going to be possible in this short amount of time to have this school up and ready um, by September. It just doesn't seem to make any sense. But he has time to sit outside FDMG and bullshit and talk about Shannon Sharpe and whatever else is going on in the social media universe, but still no updates, still no real progress when it comes to the school and saving black boys. All this time, not even a Zoom class on Saturdays and Sundays. Just something. If you were really serious about saving black boys, you would have done something by now. And at least in the meanwhile, until the school is up and ready. But you still have people out here that still believe that this school is really going to open.
Find you a co-wife and put in the wifey resume. 215-989-9858. Chicago, Juneteenth. Northeastern Illinois University. Chicago, Juneteenth. Northeastern University, Chicago. Juneteenth, the day Marcus Garvey joined the ancestors, I will be at the Jacob Carruthers Center for Inner City Studies. Chicago, not gonna leave him out there, he's still black. Uncle Shannon Sharpe got snow bunny, but we're not gonna leave him out there, he's still black.
I'm just going
Let me
to
double check.
skip around here a little bit because, like I said, I try to keep these videos under 20 minutes because, Umar just repeats himself over and over again and pretty much says the same thing. Like I said, I'm not going to turn this into like an hour video. I like to keep on a 20 to 22 minutes, so I'm just going to hop around just a little bit. But pretty much it's a bunch of nothing. Again, like I said, for the most part, there's no updates with FDMG. He's just out here shooting the shit.
I'm just double checking this door, my brother. Got him. Sometimes I leave them open by mistake. California, I'ma see you. June 22nd, Juneteenth. Do me a favor, my beautiful African princesses and my young African prince. Please don't let the dog eat doo-doo on Dr. Umar's school. Can y'all do me that? Can y'all promise me that y'all not gonna let the dog eat doo-doo? Let me say hi to the snow puppy. Come here. Black queens forever. Black queens forever. Come here. Black queens forever.
Look at that dog in total fear and shock of Umar Johnson. He could see the con and finesse on him a mile away.
Ever. Snow bunnies never, snow puppy. Black queens forever. I said black queens forever. Black queens forever. Snow bunny. Come here, snow puppy. Come on, baby. Snow puppy, stay away from our women, snow puppy. Stay away from our women, snow. Black queens forever. Snow bunnies. Y'all have a good one, y'all. I had to get at the snow puppy for trying to get some African queens. I had to stop the snow puppy from trying to get some African queens. I had to stop the snow puppy. Where's my other phone? Dang. Okay. Whew. Y'all see how mad the snow puppy got? Did y'all see how mad the snow puppy got? Did y'all see how mad the snow puppy got? Even the animals know who King Kong consciousness is. Even the animals know who King Kong consciousness is. Even the animals know who King Kong. Somebody tap in. Let me do a tap in before I pull up out. Who tapping in with King Kong?
We're going to pause it right there. Again, more of nothing. Umar up at FDMG bullshitting, panhandling, and really just wasting time. But let me know in the comments below, do you believe the school will be open this September 2025? Do you think students will be enrolled this year? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.